Thanks so much for joining us today. That's where we've relocated the Element Wealth Studio. We're pleased to welcome now Craig Blaylock, Human Resources Director at Yokohama. Craig, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks so much, Gerard. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, so tell us exactly where the Yokohama facility is that you represent.
Yeah, it's here in West Point, but about probably 3 or 4 miles down the road.
Okay.
And so everything's here located. So Sally K is actually a very local partner for us that we're really appreciative for.
Well, tell us about that relationship.
Yeah, so it actually started last year, to be honest. I've been with Yokohama for almost 2 years. And we've been kind of starting that initiative. We've always had a presence in the community and a desire to give back. But we had an opportunity and a connection here with Sally K that they reached out to us, and we began to kind of learn a little bit about them. And so we came over, I guess it was last winter, for a canned food drive was our first interaction. And since then began to talk about a greater partnership. And it's just blossomed into a very beneficial one for us and our employees, but also for them, I think. So it's a great partnership. We love it.
So exactly what does that entail? Do you have the children that are perhaps in the care here in the shelter that come work, maybe as interns or something at the facility?
We haven't gotten there yet, but we're actually in conversation trying to develop some programs for that. They've done a wonderful job so far of some recommendations for students that are eligible for full-time employment and making some of those recommendations there. A big portion of it, though, is us being able to help our employees connect with Sally K and give them opportunities to come out and serve and volunteer here. As a matter of fact, I think just a couple of weeks ago we actually had a number of our employees here doing some landscaping and things around the area just to help out and give back to the community. And we believe that giving back is a huge part of who we are.
Yeah.
As human beings, but also as an organization. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. And anytime a company can participate in good works like this, it's rewarding to the company and the staff as well.
Absolutely right. I mean, that's when you talk about people development and human development, it encompasses the whole well-being of the person, right? And we believe that it's not only is it good for the physical, but it's also good for the mental, and it's good for the psyche of the employee to be able to know that we want to provide intentional opportunities for them with great partners that they can trust where the effort and the money is going, but they can also be a part of actually going out and seeing the change themselves. We think it's great for everyone involved.
And I know you guys don't do it for this, but it's an ancillary benefit. Our economy benefits as well when we have thriving, productive adults, and when they come from difficult circumstances as children, it makes that even more difficult to get to that point.
That's right. And as a community, I think that West Point's very blessed to have Silicate here, and as a state, I think Mississippi is, and I know as an employer we are. And I think to your point, it's such a huge piece whenever we begin to look at people who are less fortunate, or people even who are in poor situations, and then someone to actually care. And some to invest time, invest resources, but also not only just give them a shelter, but also develop skills into them and help them develop skills of their own. And that's what these folks are doing here at Sally K, and it's such a beautiful thing to see.
How do the children receive that when you get people that are coming from a local private enterprise that are getting involved in the work here? How do they receive that?
Well, what we've seen is just pure excitement and welcome. We haven't had a day where we've come and not had a very positive interaction with young people, and that means that it's a good thing. It's a good partnership, and that they're getting that benefit, and they're getting to interact with employer, effectively, right? So it's nothing but a win.
Yeah, win-win, right?
Yeah, that's
Both
exactly
sides.
Right.
That's absolutely awesome. Are there some other organizations around the area that you've seen that have thought about getting involved with Sally Kate Winters as well?
We're talking about to everybody that we come in contact with. So all of our partners that we meet with on a regular basis hear about Sally Kate because we believe it. Even from a personal side, it's been really neat. I was talking with an individual in the community last week over in the Columbus area, and they were talking about the need to impact young people. And I began to talk about Sally Kate, and he was like, I didn't even know that they were there. And so, we really believe in the mission of Sally Kate, and we also believe in the fact that more people need to know about it. So it doesn't need to be the best kept secret in the area.
That's awesome. So you guys are helping them just by getting the word out, promoting the organization like that. That comes around and translates into perhaps more donations for them, or just more awareness within the community to ensure that they got all the resources that they need to do the good work.
That's right, and that's the hope, right? Is we want to be a good partner, not just a partner. So.
Yeah. That is awesome. So you said you've been with Yokohama a couple of years, right?
That's right, almost. Yeah. So I'm getting close.
And what do you produce here exactly, and where do you ship it? Yeah.
That's a great question. So we produce truck and bus tires here at our local facility here in West Point. So you don't see anything that is going on a vehicle or a car, that kind of thing. But school buses, over-the-road trucks, those kind of things.
Big tires.
That's exactly right, big tires. I think our smallest one's a 22-inch tire, so pretty good size. But then we're sending not only direct to consumer, but also into warehouses that are selling to chains and different things that are around the country. So.
Gotcha. Craig, appreciate you coming on.
Hey, it's been my pleasure. Thanks so much for the time and the opportunity to promote Sally Kate.
And thanks for all the work you and your company do to help Sally Kate Winters here locally. Appreciate that.
We're honored to be a part.
Craig Blaylock, Human Resources Director at Yokohama, has been our guest here on Middays in West Point, Mississippi at Sally Kate Winters Family Services. We're stepping aside for a break. Top of the hour means Fox News, SuperTalk News coming your way. Then we've got the afternoon portion after